one of the hardest things in my job ever is telling a World War II veteran to stop talking. That's by far. So I think what we'll do is, being that we're running a little short on time, we'll go right to Operation Song, and they'll sing. So you have to keep in mind that these folks went and interviewed Alfred and Bill, and they came up with the lyrics in the song about their service and their lives. So without further ado, Operation Song.
How about a hand for these four guys and this gentleman who kept us all from speaking German, right? Now, I got to tell you a story that he didn't talk about. He's the first, my guy was Bill Purple. We spent a few hours on Sunday, and I just wanted to write a song. I'm part of a group called Operation Song, and they hook up veterans and professional songwriters. Because who has better stories to tell than these guys? I mean, I've had songs on the radio by a lot of country artists. That's what I've been doing for 20 years, and it's always, I get way more on to write songs with these guys, let me tell you. So there's one story where he was up in a plane, him and his pilot. I think you were flying. But he kind of saw this redhead in another plane. And so they got close, wing to wing, and he's basically asked her out at 8,000 feet. True story. And they did go out after they both landed. He didn't crash, right? He didn't crash on that one. So he might have started the first Tinder ever at 8,000 feet. So I'm just going to play a real quick song that's all inspired by him and all his stories. So if you don't mind, will you listen and hang out for a minute? And this doesn't work with this stand, so he's going to hold it for me.
So basically, you're seeing a human mic stand today.
Y'all hear that? Oh, wait. Let's get it real close. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Y'all hear that okay? This is a song I wrote with Mr. Bill Purple, 99 years old. It is totally my honor to do so. I finished flight school in 1944. At 19 years old, I was sent off to war. In a B-17, I flew over my house, waved goodbye to my mama with the scar hanging out. Over to England, I was assigned to the 8th Air Force Group 379. 35 missions and 4 crashes in. I do it all over again at home in the sky, with my wheels off the ground, flying a fortress around, dodging flank left and right, way up high, like a king in the air, on a wing and a prayer. It was my duty, my honor, my pride, at home in the sky. How am I doing, Bill? Okay? Here comes my favorite part. The engine's on fire, shrapnel to my chest. Got a million reasons to say that I'm blessed. I even met a redhead in a co-pilot seat. She said she'd go out with me at 8,000 feet. I'm lucky to be at home in the sky, with my wheels off the ground, flying a fortress around, dodging black left and right, way up high, like a king in the air, on a wing and a prayer. It was my duty, my honor, my pride, at home in the sky. Man, the world has changed a lot in my 100 years, but I know I'd still love the view from way up there, at home in the sky, with my wheels off the ground, flying a fortress around, dodging flag left and right, way up high, like a king in the air, on a wing and a prayer. It sky. At home in the sky. Mr. Bill Purple, 99, was at home in the sky. Thank you so much. Bill, I gotta say what an honor it was to be able to spend a few hours with you on Sunday. Now, Operation Song, like I said, they just pair up vets with professional songwriters, and again, it's I get way more out of it than they do. You know, sometimes it turns into song therapy. And I had to say, you know, Bill was one of the few. He just said, man, I want it positive. I want it to be uplifting. I don't want it to be depressing or, you know, all my woes. So I love you, man. Thank you so much for letting me do that with you. What an honor. And now Tom here wrote, here we go. Tom here wrote, and don't forget at 3 o'clock, there's a reenactment right here again. And they're going to do another roundtable, so if you missed the reenactment before, come back at 3 o'clock. And again, if you want to bring some friends or enemies, tomorrow you can do it again. And hey, say, meet me in the middle of the field. If that's, you know, if you don't like them. So, all right, Tommy. Want me to hold it on this side?
Right there, good. I don't have a good side. Well, obviously, the stories have been incredible, but the personality that I got to know by right with Alfred reminded me of the old World War II movies where they built a camaraderie and they figured out how to deal with war through just living life the best way they could and find some positive sides to it. So I couldn't just do all his stories in one song, so I just tried to capture his personality. It's been a pleasure. But he said whenever he got in trouble, they made an example out of him by saying, "You're an American soldier, act like it." Which kind of set the basis for the song. American soldier in a foreign land. By the time I turned 18, I belonged to Uncle Sam, the sharpshooting son of a gunner in Tank 6. Don't worry, Sergeant, there ain't nothing I can't hit. Hit the sands of Utah and made our way through France, all in support of General Patton's men. Cut the hurting forest, cross that river Rhine, send 4,000 rounds through that 105. Yeah, American soldier in a foreign land. By the time I turned 18, I belonged to Uncle Sam, sharpshooting son of a gunner in Tank 6. Don't worry, Sergeant, there ain't nothing I can't hit. But war can't stop the wild a man should survive. And a pretty little German girl quickly caught his eye. He stole a red convertible and they parked out in the shade, till some MPs came along and ruined the whole damn day. Oh, American soldier in a foreign land. By the time he turned 18, he belonged to Uncle Sam, sharpshooting son of a gunner in Tank 6. Don't worry, Sergeant, there ain't nothing I can't hit. Now fraternizing with the enemy, that's what they said he'd done. But they didn't lock him up, they just sent him back to the front. Oh, American soldier in a foreign land. By the time he turned 18, he belonged to Uncle Sam, sharpshooting son of a gunner in Tank 6. Don't worry, Sergeant, there ain't nothing I can't hit. Hold the corporal consignment.
All right, Tom, way to go. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Hunter, do you want to say anything? Or? Again, Operation Song is the organization. Find us on Instagram or anywhere and look at what we do. So,
big round of applause.